Hey, it's Christmas time, everybody. That means 'tis the season to be jolly. Now, you know what that means, right? It's not about Santa. No, you should know. It's about the man himself. Come on, guys. It's his birthday. Please, just please.
So, Black Friday and Cyber Monday just went past, and today we're going to be checking out Emerge Pro 5.0. So hey guys, Sam from Infinitum here, and we'll be doing my first impressions on Emerge Pro. So if you're not sure what Emerge Pro is a photo manipulator developed by FX Home. If you've been following our channel, I have mentioned FX Home's HitFilm Pro for the last 2 years now. 2 videos where HitFilm was a topic, was how to be a YouTuber with tight budget, and fundamentals for video editing, which was actually done 2 years ago. But 2017 was the year we actually started this channel, so I was a bit young and a bit crazy. But yeah, check it out if you want. So link in the description for both of them. We really appreciate it if you check it out. On that note, I want to thank FX Home for featuring us on your community newsletter. I know it's been a while since that happened, but I thought I might as well do a video message to FX Home. Love you guys. Looking forward to your next updates. Okay, so here we have Emerge Pro. In Emerge Pro's reviews, it was compared primarily with Photoshop and Lightroom because it does have a nice blend of both programs. I can't really compare with Adobe softwares because I've actually never used any of Adobe softwares, but my mom has used Photoshop before Adobe went into a subscription plan. However, the closest comparison I can compare Emerge Pro with would be the open source software GIMP and also Clip Studio Paint. Though Clip Studio Paint is actually a digital drawing platform, it has similar aspects to a photo manipulator as well. So, looking into the program itself, the user interface is actually very user-friendly. Obviously, there's the add image layer, there's the add text layer, add solid layer, add adjustment layer, and you can group layers together. Pretty simple. Just click the add image from folder and you can add stuff from your finder. There's the tools section, so there's toggle select mode, toggle pan mode, toggle straighten mode. There's also the crop, the snapping tools, and the distributes as well. On the right corner we have the exports windows, so you can actually adjust your settings for export. What I like about FX Home's programs is they do give you a lot of templates, so they've already given you a various range of aspect ratios. Actually already got one for YouTube channel banner already. If you're cropping, they've already given a few aspect ratios as well. And on the bottom right, there's the canvas settings. Very easy. Very similar to the likes of Clip Studio. If I was to compare it with GIMP though, GIMP is very complex. GIMP will be more closer to Photoshop and Clip Studio in general because Photoshop allows the freehand tools, so they do allow you to use pen and eraser. Emerge Pro doesn't have that feature. It's more of an image manipulation program rather than a drawing one. The layout is pretty similar to HitFilm, although it follows more of the photo manipulator. So like panning, for example, it's using the space key to pan. I can easily pan to the left, to the right. Okay, stop. It's a relief that it's still doing the space key because that's very similar to Clip Studio. You can't actually use the trackpad to scale apparently, but that's fine really. Command 0 to fit to canvas again. If you want to zoom in, actually you just command or control plus and minus to go back. It took me a while to realize which one was the panning key, but that's mainly my fault. I mean, if you're going into this and you have already done a whole bunch of graphic design, I'm pretty sure you should know the control scheme straight away. We're looking at a perspective of someone who doesn't do graphic design, so Emerge Pro has a variety of features like effects and masking. A few that I want to point out would be the LUTs. It's a good thing that they have it because I love to use it in my video editing. It's actually nice that I can now add it into my photo. Obviously, any photo manipulator must have curves or levels. Even the likes of Apple's Photos already has that, so it wouldn't make sense if they don't have it. For the last 2 years, I didn't really actually use GIMP, but I used GIMP for a short while before switching over to Clip Studio. But in terms of photo editing, I used Photos. If you check out my Instagram profile, there's only a few aspects I would actually change with a photo. I mainly focus on highlights, midtones, shadows, color, and lighting. If you upload on Instagram already comes with several filters. Photos actually come with their own filters, but it's actually pretty limited and it's not the type of filters I would generally use commonly. It's the same with Instagram. I probably use a lot of Instagram filters, but it's not universal. So if I upload it anywhere else or if I send it to a client maybe, I can't use those filters, so I have to somehow replicate it, and you can't replicate it on photos. So here we got Emerge Pro. I can actually bring out LUTs, or I can set up my own tones and try and replicate those filters. So that's actually really good. So if I was to do cropping, I can do custom cropping or a different aspect ratio, and I can actually adjust it accordingly. So I actually took this photo maybe a couple of weeks back. If you actually look at the original photos, so I'm going to do a bit of a comparison, it is actually really overexposed. The lighting was really harsh. So what I did was I brought up the shadows, lowered the brightness, but then because like for example on the sleeve and the hand and the face, it's really overexposed, and you can kind of tell when you go on, you can turn on highlight warnings, which kind of shows where it is. Right now it's just showing over here and there, but that's okay because the car is white, so that's fine. If I take off the areas where I had edited it, you can already see that there's a lot of highlight warnings on the sleeves, so I actually had to lower the exposure rate on it. But I didn't want to do it on the entire photo, because then where it's very dark, it's going to be even darker. So it's cool that with the masking, for example, on the sleeve, I can add a bit of a masking and just focus on those areas. And likewise with the others, as you can see over here. Adding effects is pretty fun when photo manipulating. I'll show you a comparison between a photo of my dad here. You can already tell the difference between the two of them. When my dad took a similar shot of my sister, he was able to bring out the flares very nicely with the iPhone's camera. But for some reason, when I was taking the camera, I couldn't do it. So what I did was I edited it to my own liking, had my own grading, and then I added an extra layer on top just to add the flares. Now I can do it. Regarding Photoshop, I've actually never Photoshopped before. So the image you're seeing right now is technically the first time I'm Photoshopping. So it's actually not bad. Of course, look at this image. It's a bit chaotic and it's not really well balanced. Ignore that fact first. Just look what it can do to begin with. Like I have added several layers. For example, the background, the mountains. Emerge Pro is supposed to boast a very good keying system in terms of green screen. However, I don't exactly have a green screen on hand. So what we did was we took a shot outside, and I had to do the tedious task of masking each one of us individually. So you can already tell, for example, me, I'm not very well blended in because of my hair. So just before I wrap up this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually edit our thumbnail for this video, just to kind of showcase a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a snapshot of me. And we're back. So here's a photo of me, and what we're going to do is we're going to edit the thumbnail. So we're going to do a bit of a time lapse. Sam, time lapse please. Cut. Parcel actually just came in just now while I was recording. So FXOM, thank you for getting us this. Use your $100 voucher, so it's been put to good use. Still got about $20 left. But yeah, we're gonna use it to good use. So here it is. I've actually seen a friend of mine actually use it, so yeah. Okay, so now it's actually attached and it's plugged into my camera. So how does it sound like without the zoom? Because I'm currently recording the zoom, but I'm gonna take it out now from in post-production. And how does it actually sound like? So yeah, so after photoshopping, what do you guys think? I guess I'll leave it to you guys on what you actually think is good about Emerge Pro. I'm looking at it more of the noob perspective rather than a professional perspective. But in honest opinion, I do enjoy trying out FXOM's software. But if I was to compare with Adobe's Photoshop and Lightroom, I'd say Emerge Pro is actually cheaper in long term compared to Photoshop and Lightroom because of Adobe's subscription. FX Home uses a one-time buy and you get free updates for up to 12 months. So I guess we'll call this a day. I hope you do enjoy this video. If you like this video, don't forget to likey. Don't forget to drop a like down below, share this video with friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't to see more videos like this one right here. So I'm Sam from Infinitum, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.